to the Affordable Care Act.
Well, look at those emotions there. People are crying, they're worried, health care. This is a big deal to a lot of people. You would think that the congressman would have found some way to address more of the concerns, or at least be more transparent about how he plans to answer those questions in the future. So we'll keep watching to see what happens next.
Yeah, and he did meet with 70 people. We're pretty frustrated.
We still have a lot of questions for him. All right, we'll keep following the story. Thank you, Nelson. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
An artist from Idaho Springs lost everything in his home, including priceless artwork, to a fire. Now he's ready to use positive energy to move forward with the help of his community. A renter started the fire that destroyed Dave Shelton's home. This was back in November. Today, friends put on a fundraiser to help him rebuild. 9 News reporter Eddie Randall explains what's next for Shelton. The Centers for Disease Control says 21 states have what's considered widespread flu activity. Washington state has reached what they're calling epidemic levels. The state is on track for its worst flu season in the last 6 years. At least 46 people have died. Among fatal cases, only 2 were between 25 and 49 years old. Most were 65 or older. Nationwide, doctors have diagnosed more than 15,000 cases. In Colorado, more than 490 people have gone to the hospital for the flu since October. The majority are 65 or older. Flu season is expected to last through March, and doctors are saying it's not too late to get vaccinated. Okay, time to get ready again. Our next round of snow is on the way. Danielle Grant will tell us when it begins falling and just how much we can expect.
Easy breezy and looking
Just
wonderful.
Going like this.
Easy breezy. You know, the sunshine makes the cold that much easier to bear.
does,
But the
right?
fact that we're flirting with like 60s, I mean,
Yeah.
there's no complaining.
Yeah.
This storm, I mean, it's just going to be a drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
We'll move right on and start to warm up.
But make sure you have that windshield wiper fluid in
Oh my
your
gosh,
car. 'Cause
that
Oh,
is
yeah, that's the
clutch.
worst.
When
That'll
snow
ruin your day. You're
comes,
like, man.
Yeah.
Great
All
thing.
right, good reminder. All right, Danielle, thank you.
Yeah, you bet.
Well, the Evergreen Lake Plunge has a new date. This is video from last year's plunge. Last month, organizers postponed the event because of warm conditions at the lake. It's now happening on Sunday, February 12th. Registration fees benefit Evergreen's special needs program and the safety advocacy group Drive Smart. If you're heading up to the mountains this weekend, well, guess what? You're not alone. Some diehard skiers and boarders decided to skip the trip and the traffic. They managed to find a pretty sweet spot in the snow a lot closer to home. Here's 9 News reporter Noel Brennan. I'm so going to that hill, my kind of mountain, right? Well, Ruby Hill Yard is the country's first urban free terrain park based in the city. It's open from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. But that looks like a lot of fun out there.
It certainly does, making it a little easier.
Yeah, that little bitty hill. I like that. I'm a bad skier.
Me too. We all know we need the baby hills around here,
Yeah.
that's for sure. Well, Star Wars producers are setting the record straight over rumors that Princess Leia will be digitally recreated.
And an animal shelter sets out on a mission to fulfill a special bucket list. That was Mark Curtis reporting. Rocco won't be put up for adoption because a transition would be too difficult for his health. His foster parent plans to care for him in his final days.
I'm sure the foster parents love him just
yeah.
like real parents.
He's a great dog.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh.
Volkswagen just began a court-ordered multi-billion-dollar buyback of diesel cars sold in the U.S. The EPA says the car maker illegally sold diesel vehicles that exceeded pollution standards. And now some car owners are going to extremes to make sure Volkswagen pays. Here's NBC's Carrie Sanders.
I was blowing up your phone. I'm like, oh my gosh, how is it going?
That
What's going
experience.
on?
It
Where
was
are you?
something else.
Are
yeah.
you alive?
Yes, really.
I mean, you
but-
really couldn't get out of there.
No, I couldn't. So I drove in on Tuesday. It was such a gift.
It was a gift to be able to do that. The other thing is you bring in a couple of real important points that weather can change so quick in Colorado.
Absolutely.
I mean, even for all the meteorologists who are out there, even this happens to them. And then the other key point is when I first moved here, people said, make sure you keep snacks in your car. And this is one of those times when it certainly
yeah.
worked.
And blankets
Survival.
and water and
And a
survival.
bottle of wine, because you never know.
Yes.
we're on the same
There you
page.
go.
Oh my gosh, thanks for sharing
Yeah.
that with us.
Yeah.